If you've got old prescription drugs, local agencies will help you safely discard them. We'll tell you how just ahead.
And we'll introduce you to the first woman to be a drill instructor in the South Dakota National Guard.
And how volunteers helped clean up a park for Earth Day.
Good morning, this is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day. Sioux Falls police are trying to find the person who scammed someone out of $8,000 with fake jewelry. Authorities say a man approached the victim at a gas station at 14th in Minnesota Wednesday night, offering to sell a bunch of jewelry. The victim ended up giving the suspect more than $8,000. When
the victim brought the jewelry to a pawn shop, they found out it was all fake.
We've seen things similar to this before, but it's pretty rare for these types of scams. There is some information. It was at a gas station. I believe they have surveillance there, so hopefully we'll be able to get a description or a license plate of the suspect.
The victim told investigators they may have also been a woman and child in the suspect's vehicle.
Tomorrow is National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day. This is a chance for you to remove any unwanted medications from your home to prevent drug addiction and overdoses. The Sioux Falls Police Department will open its lobby on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. for people to drop off their prescriptions.
If you can't make it tomorrow, the police department has a drop box open Monday through Friday. Should you let your cat roam outside? Sioux Falls Animal Control picks up over 1,200 lost cats each year in the city.
Cat lover Michaela Pond says she never lets Yoda out of her sight.
I'm always with them outside. I usually keep this door open so they could kind of come in and out and enjoy the nice weather.
I think it's great if somebody wants to take their cat out into their backyard on a leash or just supervised. That's wonderful. Cats love to be outside. But if your cat has a tendency to run off, that can be a dangerous situation for them.
Sioux Falls Animal Control also picked up 116 dead cats last year, according to this Facebook post, which is getting a lot of attention. Most of those cats were hit by cars.
The pandemic continues taking a toll on small businesses. Books and Brews Pizzeria in Sioux Falls says it's closed its doors for good. The pizzeria posted on their Facebook page last night saying the establishment is closing, having struggled throughout the pandemic.
This business first opened in downtown Sioux Falls back in April of 2019.
Turning to weather now, cool temps could be on their way out of KELOLAND.
Let's find out when with meteorologist Scott Munt. Good morning, Scott.
All right, well, good morning, you two. Looks like for the second half of the weekend, going into early next week, we are looking at very warm temperatures as we hit Monday, with numbers returning to the 70s for some of us. But in the meantime, as we do take a closer look at what's expected for today and going through the weekend, slightly cooler today as a cold front will move across KELOLAND, moving west to east. And then we're looking at that rain and snow chance Saturday night into Sunday morning. As you know, for some of us, I guess we can return to winter during a short amount of time, but 60s and 80s do return by Monday as we jump right back into spring. More details on the KELOLAND Live Doppler forecast with Brian coming up.
Thanks, Scott. People all over KELOLAND and beyond are celebrating Earth Day. Some groups and volunteers pitched in by cleaning up trash at Sertoma Park.
Libby King is one of the volunteers who grabbed a bag and got to work.
You think about all of the trash that's getting blown around from everywhere. It gets into the waterways. We've got problems with plastics.
The Butterfly House and Aquarium partnered with the Outdoor Campus and Sioux Falls Parks and Recreation to put on the cleanup event. A sergeant in South Dakota is reaching new ranks as the first female drill instructor for the state's National Guard.
Sergeant Erin Fanya's journey to get here took her 11 years, but with hard work and perseverance, she made it.
I feel that my calling is to mentor and to be a role model to younger people or even to my peers. And being a drill sergeant, like I said, that's the epitome of a role model. You have the ability to influence these young recruits for the rest of their lives and influence how they themselves are going to see leaders and how they themselves are going to be a leader.
Sergeant Fania graduated Drill Sergeant Academy with honors in the top 10 of her class. Members of the Pride of the Dakotas Marching Band will be marching in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in 2022. The Pride found out about the selection Thursday night. It'll be their first time performing in the parade.
Band members say this is exciting news.
It definitely goes to show that the work that we put in, we definitely get something out of it.
Officials with the parade received over 100 applications. Just 9 of those made the cut. To be selected for the parade, bands send in video of their performances.
And that's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
All right, weather today, early morning showers departing through Minnesota and Iowa. That left behind about 5 to 10 hundredths of rain in Sioux Falls and places up toward Aberdeen, even a little more than that in the hub city. But the forecast today has a variance to it. We've got a pocket of pretty nice weather in the southeast. I think we're going to have hourly temperatures in the 60s in Yankton. Sioux Falls will be close to 60. It'll feel awfully nice. But then in the west, we've got north winds. They're not terribly strong, but they're definitely noticeable. 30 to 40 mile an hour wind gusts and rapid. Highs only in the middle 40s. And yes, there's a little snow painted in here around Spearfish and Belfouche and probably into the northern hills. A little of that moisture could sprinkle us tonight and early tomorrow morning, but that'll be very short-lived. It's going to be colder overnight. We'll probably bottom out near 21 in Mobridge, and that cooler air is dictating tomorrow. Even with sunshine in April, we're only going to be in the lower to middle 50s in Sioux Falls. We won't make normal. And then Sunday morning, will it snow? I think it will. Probably Watertown, Aberdeen. Now, Sioux Falls could also see a quick hit of snow early, and then we'll whatever we get will melt quickly. I don't think that's going to last long, but I do want to mention that even Watertown could get a sloppy couple of inches, maybe a little more in a few spots if it comes down heavy. But look at the contrast. Sunday afternoon, Yankton, Lewis and Clark could be in the low 70s. So it's quite a day there on Sundays. That very strong warm front lifts to the north and creates that weather. Could see some important shower chances Monday morning in the far north. We're hopeful for a little bit of something there. That may not get Sioux Falls because Sioux Falls is going to be plenty warm Monday afternoon. And there it is, 75 to 80 degree weather in the southeast. Not that warm in Aberdeen, though. And then maybe some additional shower chances or maybe a few claps of thunder in that forecast for Tuesday. Sounds like late April, doesn't it? Closer look at that snow forecast. Again, a couple of inches, maybe a bit more. Marshall, Watertown, Aberdeen. Continue to watch for that. Here's your 7-day forecast. And overall next week, while we do dip a little, we're not nearly as chilly. That's a pretty spring-like forecast there starting this weekend. So I think that looks a little more encouraging. Aberdeen, too, at least a few hits of rain. And moisture-wise, of course, with this extreme drought in the northwest and north central, we sure could use that moisture, and we'll be watching that. Pier 2, a chance of rain. Looks like that morning mix on Sunday morning, but Tuesday, Wednesday would be a little better chance of some scattered rain, as highs will be in the 60s. And Rapid City also highs in the 60s as we head into early next week. Find out more coverage with our Storm Center update right now at KELOLAND.com.